Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. Shout out to all the real ones who are tuned in to this show. We have a Mavericks versus Bucks watch party on tap for today. And let me tell you, this game is going to be a doozy. The Mavericks injury report is larger than the amount of active players they have available. The Mavericks have 8 available active players, including 3 two-ways. The Mavericks injury report has 9 players. Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm Jeffrey Cooperstein. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. And believe me, if you are tuned into this one, you are an absolute real one. I want to get the chat going right now. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Go ahead and shout out your city down in the comments section. Curious to see where all the MFFLs are hanging out on today's show. We are here at the Chat Sports Studios in Dallas, Texas, about a mile-ish away from the American Airlines Center. And boy, oh boy, have things gone awry for the Dallas Mavericks. Obviously, Kyrie Irving tears his ACL in the last game. He'll be out for the rest of the season, and I would imagine a good chunk of next season as well. And to add insult to injury, Jaden Hardy sprained his ankle as well. Not that that really matters, but nonetheless, shout out to everyone for tuning in. I see Jake, my guy, in there. What a disaster of a season, all inflicted too. You're not wrong at all, Jake. It's pretty ridiculous. Shout out to Ty Man the Buckeye. What's good, brother? Random user. Who needs Kai when we got KJ? At this point, go vote in the live poll if you haven't already. Should the Mavs tank? Should they tank the rest of the season, lose out, and try to get a good draft pick? I kind of think they should. Go vote in the live poll. Shout out Jake as well. When healthy, I want to see Hardy get 35 minutes a game. I don't. I don't think Jaden Hardy is any good. I think he's had his opportunity. He signed that 3-year, $18 million extension before the season. And, I mean, that's no money whatsoever, so it doesn't impact the Mavericks' plans. But I don't think Jaden Hardy's a player. The Lakers coming to town will be a crazy night. Yes, it will. April 9th. The day I get back from vacation, so we will be doing a watch party for that game. Yeah, that'll be a crazy night for sure, man. I don't know who the American Airlines Center is going to be rooting for. I really don't. That'll be a crazy one. I don't know who I'm going to be rooting for, if I'm being honest. See where the Mavericks are in the standings at that time. Continue to let me know where you guys are watching from down in the comment section. But before this game tips off, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. March is basketball season, and don't miss out on the action with our friends at PrizePicks, the best place to get real money action in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and, of course, Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. Here are my picks for tonight's game. I took Damian Lillard plus Klay Thompson to get more than 6.5 3-pointers made. Took the less on Max Christie, 15.5 points. Took the more on Giannis Antetokounmpo, more than 29 points. You can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app. Use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. That link will be clickable in the comments and the description of today's show. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this episode of Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. Our goal for today's game is to reach 31,000. Well, our next goal of the channel is to reach 31,600 subscribers. If you could help us out, it would mean the world to me. YouTube.com/MavsTV. Good, bad, ugly. We cover all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors. We do analysis. We do live watch parties on the game like this. You can find it all right here. If you haven't already and you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. We had over 50,000 people join us for the Mavs versus Lakers game last week. It was an absolute blast. Hoping we can continue to have big audiences like that once. Excuse me, again. Once again. Shout out Ty Man watching from Ohio. Shout out from the Philippines, Brent. Gacho watching from KC. Johnny Smith. Hope we all are enjoying Nico's culture. I promise you we are not. I promise you we are not. Luka was awesome yesterday, Jake. He really was. Hopefully everything that's going on is a blessing in disguise, and we'll see Max turn into an all-star with Kyrie out. I'm going to go ahead and highly doubt it. Isn't Kai Jones on the injury report with the quad? Yes, he is. Random user. Kai Jones will not be in the lineup tonight. Let's tank and get KD in the offseason. How about let's not trade Luka Doncic? I mean, that would be nice, but since we have, let's tank and let's draft Cooper Flagg and not trade him. Try to rebuild with the superstar. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I agree. I don't know how to say your name, JRA. I agree, though. We'll have to, yeah, they're going to have to give up what they have left. It's a joke, man. It really is. What up, Sticks? Thanks for tuning in. Win or lose, though, we are going to be talking about the Mavericks. If this game gets out of hand, which, frankly, I expect it to, we'll just talk about like the latest NBA news and rumors, maybe what's happening around the league. We'll talk about the Mavs in general, just your general thoughts on the Mavs, because I have a feeling this game might get a little bit ugly. So I hope it doesn't, but I have a feeling it's going to. I have a feeling it's going to. There we go. Okay. What happens to Dante Exum? Exum has an injury as well, and he is an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Dante. I bet he gets a decent amount of money in free agency. Whether that comes from the Mavericks or somebody else, I don't know. But I think they will that he will command. There will be a market for Dante Exum in the NBA, I believe at least. We do have a little bit of a super chat menu for tonight's game. Any super chat, we'll give you a shout out. $5 Lua. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go, Mavs. Little bit under the weather, so no drinking for tonight, but $10. We'll do 10 jumping jacks. Last game, we gave away a Luka Doncic Mavericks jersey. Shout out to Unitive. If you're watching, I sent you an email back today. So go check that out if you haven't gotten it. But maybe, if we keep getting super chats, we'll be able to do some more raffles. So that would be a blast. Oh, why is Dante injured? I don't know. I don't know, random user, to be honest. I really don't. Bet Kyrie is less likely to opt out now. I agree, Jake. I think he will opt into his contract and rehab for the first half of next season. If the Mavericks are lucky, Kyrie will be back by Christmas. I would tend to doubt it. I think you're looking at the second half of next year after the All-Star break when Kyrie returns. Look, he could opt out and rehab on his own as a free agent and miss all of next season. That's a possibility. The Mavs are screwed either way. Yeah, that's what happens when the general manager makes a bet, turns a 10-year window into 2, but I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's what happens. So we'll see what the future of Kyrie holds, but it's certainly uncertain. If you are ready for tip-off, go ahead and type me down in the comment section. We got 46 people watching. I want to see everybody typing those me's right now. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out Trick Shot King. Brent Workman in the chat. What's good, Brent? I just saw you. Shout out Brent Workman. Shout out Mike Griffith. Shout out Jake, Johnny Smith, JRA. All the real ones in the chat. Ty Man the Buckeye, always a real one. Shout out to you as well, Ty Man. Appreciate all the support, man. Like, as y'all know, this has been the hardest 6 weeks in Mavericks franchise history as far as I've been alive. I know they were the worst team in the 90s, but as long as I've been alive, this is it, man. It doesn't get worse than this. Q-Dot, you're in the chat. Q-Dot's in the chat right now. Mavs traded away Quentin Grimes, who's playing out of his mind for Philadelphia. Shout out Cuz. Shout out Gacho. Appreciate you guys. We are a few minutes away from tip-off here, hopefully soon. Oh, man. man. Oh, man. If you have any questions about the Mavs, throw them in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to talk about them because, like I said, I'm not sure this game is going to provide us much excitement. I hope it does. I'm just not sure it does. That's all. That's what I'm saying, Johnny. That's what I'm saying. It just sucks. It really does. Like, the heart and soul of this franchise has been ripped out by one man. It's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Come to Philly? I've been to Philly. I've been to Philly a few times. I may make it out to Philly this summer. We'll see what happens, but ideally, I'll make it out there. Cheesesteaks are awesome, man. One of the best foods out there. One of the best foods out there. The East Coast has some great food, that's for sure. Who's the top scorer for the Mavericks? Do you mean like tonight or right, like in general? Oh, I believe you, JRA. I fully believe you. Yeah. I was born in 96, so I didn't see really the Mavs on the 90s, but I mean this has almost killed my fandom as a Dallas Mavericks fan. And if you know my background, I've grown up around the Mavs my entire life. 1 second, I need to turn this fan on here. Excuse me. There we go. I've grown up around the Mavs my entire life. Been very fortunate. My father works for the Mavericks, so I've gotten, I'm super attached to them. And these last 35 days they've tried their damnedest to kill my fandom. I'll say that. Jamarion West, do you think the Mavs are going to win today? Jamarion West, I'll bet you a penny they don't. I'll bet you a penny they don't. Who is the Mavs' primary ball handler tonight? Spencer Dinwiddie? Brandon Williams? Najee Marshall? I don't know. Brent Workman? That's a great question, and I think the answer is no. I do not believe AD should come back whatsoever tonight or this season. There's no reason to. The season's over. I know the Mavericks still have a 3 or so game lead on the Suns. If I were the Mavericks, I would not play KD the rest of the year. The starting five for the Mavs: Spencer Dinwiddie, Max Christie, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall, and Dwight Powell. The starters for the Bucks: Damian Lillard, Taurean Prince, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez. Mike Griffith, great question. I don't know the answer to that. I think the Mavericks just have a rotation between Harp and Devin. We are underway here at the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee as Damian Lillard has it, gets it to Giannis at the free throw line, back out to Giannis. Giannis will pull up from 16, and he will hit for the first points of the game for Milwaukee. Max Christie, he gets it to Klay at the top. Klay Thompson drives right. He'll pull up from 17 and hit as well. Can you imagine if Klay just goes back to Golden State Klay and just starts going off? That'd be pretty fun. Giannis in the lane is fouled. Or, no, offensive, excuse me. Defensive foul. That's what I thought. Okay. And he'll go to the line for a deuce. Jones is out, Q Grimes. Jones is out. And Hardy. Daryl, congrats. Jake, yes, that is my dad. That is my dad. Shout out Big Coop. Shout out Big Coop. Hey, Johnny, I appreciate you, man. I try my best. I'm nothing if not authentic about how I feel about this team and the direction it's going. I love this team, man. They're, like I said, they are my life. They are a big part of my life. And to see what's going on right now is just disappointing. Who isn't out? That's a great question, Hude. Dinwiddie, Thompson, Christie, Marshall, Powell, Prosper, Williams, Kessler Edwards, I think those are your 7 players available. I think those are your 7. Did I say Prosper? If I didn't say Prosper, there's 8 guys available. Mavericks do make the shot. It is 4-4 now, 10.5 minutes in. Correct, 1 starter. JRA, yes, indeed, he is. He is indeed. Bucks shot's no good. Marshall will take it coast to coast, lay it up and in. As Najee Marshall trying to make something happen on the offensive end for the Mavs. Here's Giannis. On the left side, he will pull up over Dwight Powell and hit. Giannis is a jump shooter now, apparently. Apparently, Giannis is a jump shooter now as he has all 6 points for Milwaukee. Here's Max Christie on the left side. He will pull up from 3 from the left wing. It's no good. Taurean Prince the rebound. Prince throws it, stolen by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie in the lane. He will lay it up and in. A lazy pass made by Taurean Prince. And the Mavs are forcing some turnovers early. Here's Giannis on the left side above the break. He'll throw it over to Kuzma. Kuzma lays it up, no good. Dwight Powell is the worst rebounder of all time. I don't know how that's even possible. As the ball just hit his face and went out of bounds. Ball just hit his face and went out of bounds. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Hugh Grimes, if Nico is gone, maybe. If Nico is gone. Here's Lillard. He will sidestep 3 from the right wing and hit it. Damian Lillard gives the Bucks the lead. Powell, dribble handoff to Thompson. Klay, shot fake, throws it over to Marshall on the left. Marshall looking for some room. Goes across the lane. Back to Marshall for 3. No good. Klay the offensive rebound. He'll fade away, and it rims in and out. Marshall grabs it this time. Dinwiddie over to Marshall. 4-3. Not even close. Not even close. Bucks grab the rebound. Lillard will pull up from 3. You know he's hitting that. Mavs had 3 golden opportunities. Couldn't hit a shot to save their life. And the Bucks have a 4-point lead. Powell to Christie. Christie will fire from 20, and he will hit. Giannis will pull up, and he will hit. What is this jump shooting Giannis that we're seeing here? Did I miss something? Here's Dinwiddie. No spacing for the Mavs. He will just turn around and fire from the baseline and hit. Broken possession, but Dinwiddie makes the most of it. Damian drives with the left in the lane. Passes it back out. Najee tries to steal it, but it is out of bounds. Oh, they call a foul on Brook Lopez. A loose ball foul is called on Brook Lopez, and it will be Mavs ball. Dinwiddie crosses the midway line. Mavs try to set a Spain pick and roll, but they can't. They set a screen for Marshall to get him open. Dumps it off to Powell in the lane for the dunk. A great play design by Jason Kidd there to get Powell a dunk, and the Mavs tie the game up at 14. Giannis drives, loses it, stolen by Dinwiddie. Spence looking for a pass. Finds Christie on the right wing. Christie gets it knocked away by Dame but recovers. Max over to Marshall. Marshall on Lopez, crosses over in the lane, kicks it out, and it's stolen by Taurean Prince. Prince up to Giannis. Giannis spins in the lane. He will dunk that every time. Marshall the other way, almost lost it again. Finds Klay. Again, no spacing for this Mavs team. Klay will just pull up from 15. Misses it. Powell forces a foul on Lillard, and he will go, or it will be Mavs ball after the media timeout. Mavs are hanging in there so far, 16-14 the score. It will be their ball out of the timeout. While we are at a TV timeout, though, I do want to tell you guys about our sponsor, which, of course, is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Basketball season is in March, and make sure you get in on the action with our friends at PrizePicks, the best place to win real money action in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. I do have a projection for tonight's game where I took the more on Damian Lillard and Klay Thompson 3-pointers made. Dame already has 2 of his own, so we are on our way there. Max Christie, I took the less on 15.5 points, and I took the more on Giannis Antetokounmpo, 29 points. So you can copy my picks or make picks of your own. Just please make sure you do it with our friends over at PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. That link is in the comments and the description. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Going to set up the ESPN scoreboard here, so give me just a moment while I do that. All right. Appreciate all of the 69. Very nice people watching here right now. If you're tuned into this game, I know you're a real basketball fan, man, because, oh boy, this is ugly. But the Mavs are hanging in there so far, so that's good. It feels like when the Mavs are always shorthanded like this, they do play super hard, so hopefully that continues. All right, there we go. There is our ESPN scoreboard. We are all set up. You know time, man. I'll put the link right here. There it is, time, man. There it is. Warita? I don't think so. Nice. That won't happen because the Mavs will get a hardship exception if that were the case to have 5 healthy players. So they will not have to forfeit. Here we go. Max Christie has it out of the timeout for the Mavs. Download to Brandon Williams, who misses the layup as the Mavs ran a play to get Brandon Williams wide open down below, and he could not execute the layup here. Kessler, Edwards, and Williams have checked into the game as Giannis backs down to Edwards, misses the shot. Edwards grabs the rebound. Up the right side goes Williams right in. He got fouled. They did not call it. It is out of bounds, and it will be Mavericks ball. I'm with nice. I wish I was with the game. What up, Roni? I haven't been the same since my favorite player, Kyrie, got hurt. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Tore his ACL. Mavs inbounded to Klay Thompson, who finds himself right under the basket for an easy deuce. And the Mavs tie it up once again. Here's Dame. Guarded by Williams. Drives in the lane. Puts it up. Doesn't get fouled. Great defense by Brandon Williams. And Max Christie comes down with it. Marshall over to Christie. Christie drives. Bad spacing for the Mavs again, but he finds Klay for a 3 off the side of the backboard. My goodness. Here's Giannis. Up the floor to Taurean Prince for 3. No good. Najee to Christie, who will step back. Short on the 3. Giannis going to slow it down for the Bucks. Gets a screen from Green. Guarded by Klay now. Dribble handoff to Dame. Dame finds his way in the lane, pushes off on Williams, will step back and hit. An absolute offensive foul, not called by the officials. Bucks seesaw back in front. Williams over to Marshall. Najee drives baseline left side. Kicks it back out to the perimeter. Now Klay has it. He will step back from 3 and hit it. Klay Thompson gives the Mavs the first lead of the night. Mavs lead 19-18. Klay's got 9 of the Mavs' 19 points right now. Giannis will drive right on Edwards. He's so strong. Gets to the rim and is fouled. He will go to the line. What up, Mason? AD is not on the bench, I don't believe, JRA. I could be wrong, but I don't believe so. You are correct. You are correct, Gugu. The Mavs are not faking any injuries. I promise you that. They're not faking any injuries. I wish they were. Things might make more sense. Giannis, first free throw up and good. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's a free and easy way to help out the channel. If you guys go ahead and like the video, it pushes this video out to more Mavericks fans all around the globe. Please hit that thumbs up icon if you have not already. 4:40 remaining in the first quarter as Giannis gives the Bucks a 1-point lead. Mavs have it on the other end. Brandon Williams will rise and fire from 3. It's off the rim. Giannis will come down with the board. Over to, I believe that is DeLon Wright? No, Kevin Porter Jr. I'm tripping. KPJ in the lane. He gets fouled. He will score and go to the line for a 3-point play. Maya's World, what's good? My birthday is coming up on March 7th, which is Friday. Shout out and happy birthday to Maya's World. My birthday was last Thursday. Yeah, Gugu, I think he's going to opt into that contract. KPJ misses the free throw. James, do I regret covering the Mavs? Absolutely not, my friend. This is my team for life, even if they're being run into the ground by one man. Klay's got it. On the right, turnaround jumper. Klay, no good. As Jericho Sims, who's entered the game for the Bucks, grabs the board. Porter out to Kuzma for 3. It's good. Bucks starting to pull away now. Dinwiddie calls for a screen from Omax. Spence to Prosper. Over to Williams. Williams will drive with his left in the lane, kicks it out. Edwards around the corner. They get an open 3 for Klay Thompson and hits it. Klay having a great first quarter for the Mavs, keeping them in the game. Lillard gets a screen. He'll switch. He'll step back from 3, and he will hit right away. As I believe we are at 5 of the 7 3-pointers needed in our prize picks. Here's Klay. Shot fake. Step back. 3. No good. Almost gave it. Kuzma almost tipped it in his own basket, but he'll get the rebound instead. Over to AJ Green. Porter to Lillard. He'll rise and fire once again and hit once again. Damian Lillard is on fire. 22-31 or 31-22. The Bucks lead. 2:45 left. The game might be over. I'm not lying to you. The game might be over. If Damian Lillard's going to hit like this, I mean, we are screwed. Jericho Sims. What a joke. Thank you for all the late birthday wishes. Thank you for all the late birthday wishes. Nice. We were part of something historic. Just on the wrong side of it. Just on the wrong side of it, my friend. Oh, I'm very aware about KPJ. I'm aware. He is always hot against us, indeed. They have not pretended any injury, Nicholas. I don't know why you're saying that. They have not. Kai Jones is hurt. He has a thigh injury or whatever the hell that means, but he will not be playing in tonight's game. Everyone's full of confidence in cooking because the Mavs are ground into dust. Not wrong. They stink. I mean, this team's a joke. They have 8 active players and 3 two-way guys. So, is that true, JRA? I believe you. I just haven't seen that, but that's pretty funny if that's the case. Oh, me too. No, sir. Me too. I'm ill. Watching this team, I am absolutely ill. Like I said, if you have any questions about the Mavericks, the future of the Mavericks, questions about me, whatever, throw them down in the chat and we'll chop it up because this game could get out of hand somewhat quickly. Shout out to the 100 people watching. Like the video if you haven't already. Klay Thompson's had a great first quarter for the Mavs with 12 points on 5 of 10 from the field. Gonna have to get up a lot of shots. Mavs down 9 as Klay has exited the game. He just has a blank stare on his face, and I can't blame him, to be honest. Dinwiddie to Marshall. Swinging it around the horn are the Mavs. Trying to find something. Najee gets in the lane. He'll kick it out to Williams, who finds some space for a 3. Misses horribly. Porter finds the trailing Kuzma for 3, and if they're going to hit threes like this, it's over. Like, it is absolutely over if they're going to hit threes at this rate. Marshall to Dinwiddie. Marshall for 3 is no good. Bucks are playing a zone because they know the Mavs can't shoot it right now. I don't blame them. Here's Dame. Guarded by Prosper. Crosses him up. Steps back from just inside the three-point line and hits. The Bucks haven't missed a shot in a long time. They're shooting 72% from the field in the first quarter. Christie for 3. No good. Marshall the rebound. Back to Christie. Max with 5. Pulls up from 3 again and hits it. Woo! Stolen by the Mavs on the other end. Dinwiddie will slow it down. Finds Williams, who will drive in the lane. Euro steps Jericho Sims right around him. Lays it up and in. What a move by B. Will. Are they going to call a foul as well on this? No way. Oh, a technical foul was called. Max Christie will shoot and convert it. So Mavs get 3 points out of that, and as KPJ is called for a technical. I didn't even see what he did. He's still arguing with the ref, though. Random user, I do not play 2K. I do not. I play FIFA. I play Fort. It's kind of it. My gaming is very limited nowadays. And CFB. I play CFB as well. Kuzma drives, lays, scores. The Bucks don't miss. Marshall Drives on the other end. I don't know what he was doing there, but he turns it over as he ran into like 3 players. Didn't pass out. Kuzma on the other end once again is fouled and won. 40.4 first quarter for the Bucks. Nice. I don't think it's impossible, but Nico Harrison would have to be gone in order for that to happen. So, I don't know if that'll happen. Logan, it's over for the Mavs. Yeah, it probably is for this game at least, and for the foreseeable future. $40 seconds left as Kuz converts the 3-point play. (41-28) the score. Prosper spins in the lane. Left-hand layup is good. And Omax gets the Mavs a 2-for-1 opportunity. But Kevin Porter Jr. goes the other way. Almost gets stripped. Torian Prince will put up a 3. No good. Prosper grabs the rebound. 3-second differential between the game and shot clock. Mavs will hold for the last shot here, I think. Oh, Dinwiddie gets Jericho Sims on him, so he might try to drive here and be aggressive. He does. Gets around him. Gets fouled. Will go to the line as A.J. Green fouled Dinwiddie. And he'll have a chance for 2 here at the line. I agree, JRA. I also agree with that, Jericho. Must Love Fiction, I could absolutely see Klay requesting a trade. This offseason, I think that's absolutely on the table. I really do. It's possible he stays and wants to see it out, but I doubt it. Dinwiddie missed both free throws, by the way, because he's a joke. And the Bucks have a chance to extend their lead with 5. Porter Jr. at the logo with 3. He drives in the lane, dumps it off to Kuzma. Kuzma will lay it up and in at the buzzer. I mean, 40-33 at the end of the first. I agree, Roni. I think he will as well. Yeah, the Lakers, I think, are the favorite to win the Western Conference right now. So, make that what you will. Expected blowout or not, it does suck. Still sucks. Exactly, Must Love Fiction. He wanted to come play with Luka and Kyrie. They're both gone. Kyrie's hurt. He may opt out. It wouldn't shock me. It's embarrassing. Logan, I don't watch wrestling, so I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and say the one that's not scripted is probably my guess. It wouldn't shock me, Brian. It wouldn't shock me if years later we come and find that out to be the truth. Jericho, I think we are as well. I think we will pursue KD in the offseason, whether you like it or not. Whether you get him, I don't know, but XL, yes, it is the worst trade in sports history. Maya's, Koopy. I've been visiting the alley barefoot and also Nikki Rowley lately, but F Nikki Rowley. Why F Nikki Rowley, Maya's World? Why F Nikki Rowley? Nikki Rowley's my guy. Don't F Nikki Rowley. He's a real one. It's one of my good friends. I'm kidding. F Nikki Rowley. I agree, Myers. Goodness. We are back here as Kyle Kuzma will throw it out to Kevin Porter Jr. Porter will drive. Defensive foul now on Brandon Williams, and it will be a side out of bounds. It's my job, Peyton. It's my job, so I have to. Feel that, Roni. Hope you'll still stay subbed after Kyrie leaves, though. Klay Thompson is back in. Drives baseline. Dumps it off to Powell, who will lay it up and in. (34-45) the score. Porter Jr. free throw line jumper is no good. Jericho Sims offensive rebound. Right back to KPJ. To Taurean Prince. Porter. Jabs. Steps back. Loses it. Steps back again. 3. No good. Max Christie the rebound. Christie. 20-foot jumper. That's a horrible shot from Max Christie. Here's Kuz. Kyle Kuzma backing down Christie. Loses it. Stolen by Prosper. 2-on-1. Prosper to Williams. Williams lays it up and in. Nice way to run the fast break by Max Prosper there. (36-45). Stolen again by the Mavs. It's another 2-on-1. Williams will lay it up and in. Mavs down 7. Still fighting, though. Porter. Over to A.J. Green. Green to Porter. Porter, just inside the free throw line, will hit. There is no such thing as true MFFL fans. Justin, I don't know what you're smoking. Brent Workman, will I go to any Rangers games this year? 100%. I will be at a bunch of Rangers games this year. As the Mavericks hit a 3 and then an offensive foul at the other end. He did not like Luka, JRA, for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Yes, he will, Junior. 9-2 run in the last 2 minutes for the Mavericks. They're within 6. They get it to Klay. Over to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie in the lane to Marshall for 3. No good. Najee Marshall can't hit the ocean from a boat right now. Porter Jr. will lay it up and in on the other end. Najee's three-point shooting is horrible. Christie will get a leak-out dunk, though. Eight minutes left in the first half. Taurean Prince, the Baylor man, throws it down low to Giannis, who's checked back in. Giannis drives left on Powell. Loses it. Stolen by the Mavs. Christie to Klay for 3. Mavs can't hit a shot when they need to. Can't hit a shot when they need to. Giannis pulls up from the free throw line, and apparently he's the greatest shooter of all time. And he hits. Dinwiddie dumps it off to Powell. Powell airballs a floater out of bounds. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Wow. Giannis. Between the legs. Again. Sizes up Powell. Dirk fades away on Powell. Hits it short. That was crazy. Up to Christie. Christie loses it. Kuzma knocks it out of bounds, though, so it will be Mavericks ball. Dinwiddie inbound from the right hash. To Powell. To Klay. Thompson has 3 defenders on him with the Bucks in their zone. No spacing for the Mavericks as Dinwiddie just is trapped in the corner. Has nowhere to go. He'll step back. Air ball. I mean, my God. Giannis. Backs down Marshall. Kessler Edwards comes over to trap. Porter will throw it to AJ Green, who will hit from 3. Dinwiddie fouled on the other end. He'll go to the line for 2. And we are at a TV timeout. TV timeout in Milwaukee with 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the first half. While we are at a TV timeout, I do need to tell you guys about our sponsor, which is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. March is basketball season, and there's no place to get the real money action with our friends at PrizePicks, who give you the real money action in over 30 states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And when my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. I'm maybe winning some money tonight. Damian Lillard and Klay Thompson, I have the more on 3-pointers made. I believe we are already close to there with Thompson at 2, and I believe Lillard is at 4, so he may need one more for that one to hit. I took the less on Max Christie, 15.5 points. Max may get more than that, as he's already at 11, so that one may not hit, but we'll see there. And Giannis, I took the more on 29 points. I feel good about that one. Copy my picks or make your own. Just do it with our friends at PrizePicks. Download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. Don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game. There we go. Take a sip of water. The Mavs are not getting Ja Morant. If I didn't have to stream Mavs games anymore, which team would you want to support now? No other teams, to be honest. No other teams. I don't even really support the Lakers. I just support Luka. So I guess by osmosis I do support the Lakers, but not really. Like, I don't like the Lakers. I just love Luka, but I don't like the Lakers, so. No other teams. Maybe the Wizards, because I went to high school with Marcus Smart, so I'd root for them, but they stink, so no other teams. Dinwiddie converts the first free throw out of the timeout. Random user, Dallas's hockey team is awesome. They are Stanley Cup contenders. Shout out to the Stars, man. They're by far the most well-run franchise in DFW. Dinwiddie misses the second free throw. Giannis has it on the left block. Drives on Powell, spins, gets down low, too deep, misses, own rebound, gets it up, and will get fouled and go to the line. Yeah, like I'm nice. Like I'm not cheering for the Lakers, but I want Luka to win. So I want Luka to win. Random user, yes. Absolutely. Verify, you have a better chance if you have the second best player in the NBA to go to the finals. So that's where I stand there. Giannis makes the first. Excuse me. Giannis makes the second. Apparently, Giannis is a jump shooter now. And the Bucks open up a 12-point lead. Mavs had it down to 6. As there are 6 minutes left in the first half. Brandon Williams checked back in. Williams loses it, gets it back. Trying to make something happen on his own. Giannis dives on the floor for it. Jump ball is called. There will be a jump ball between Giannis and Najee. Skyler, Austin Reeves plus LeBron plus Luka. What do you mean by that? Don't know what you mean by that. Najee and Giannis with the jump ball. Giannis clearly wins it right to Brook Lopez. That was too easy. AJ Green to Dame. They set a double screen. Dame goes right. Now he goes left, gets fouled. This might be a shooting foul, so it might be 3 shots for Lillard. Oh, brother. Damn shame Kyrie tore his ACL, man. He was a great servant for the Mavericks and understood what all of us Mavs fans were going through. It's a damn shame that he's not going to be playing for the foreseeable future. Rest of this season, obviously, and into next season as well. Dame makes both. Bucks are up 15. This game is turning into a joke quickly. Williams to Dinwiddie. Spence back to Williams, who will fire from 3. Not even close. Giannis the board once again. Dame pulls up from 3. I'm sure that's going in. It doesn't. Spence gets the rebound. Dinwiddie will pull up from 3. Way short. Giannis once again the board. To AJ Green, who will pull up from 3. No good. What a joke of a game this has become. Dinwiddie up the right side. Going to back down AJ Green. In the lane, spins. Tried to go off the glass, doesn't. It's out of bounds off of Milwaukee. Johnny Smith, you are right. You are right. Lord Buddy Bear, I think the Celtics might win it again. The Celtics might win it again. Shout out, Lord Buddy Bear. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Junior raising the prices is insane. It is an absolutely insane decision, yes. Najee Marshall gets it poked away by KPJ, and it goes out off of Naj. Giannis will dunk it home. I believe Jason Kidd just took a timeout here. He does with 4:20 left. Nice. 4:20 left. $130 people watching. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up icon. Free and easy way to help out the channel. We'll be getting into a lot of off-season content pretty soon, I'd imagine, because this team is going nowhere without Kyrie, without Anthony Davis, without Luka. So we'll be talking draft. We'll be talking free agency. Be talking trade. Yep. That's where we're at. We were finals contenders a month ago. Jason Kidd apparently went on for like 4 minutes in the pregame presser with people talking about the Kyrie injury since the Luka trade. I'm going to read this to you because I am also curious. Here's J. Kidd's response. Excuse me. From Mavs head coach Jason Kidd. The truth to the rumors of here. So here's the question. There's a lot of conversation about Kyrie's load since Luka was traded. What do you say to those who think how many minutes he was playing contributed to that injury? Here's what Jason Kidd said. The truth to that question is so far false or being misrepresented in the sense of the load didn't have anything to do with the injury. We're talking about one play, not the many plays before that. He steps on Valanciunas' foot. It's a freak accident. That's how it should be reported, but we're not reporting it right. We're reporting on conspiracy theories. We want our stars to play as many minutes. This isn't supposed to be a rest league. Kai is our leader. Kai was playing minutes. He was also playing at a high level. Maybe some of the best basketball he's played in his career. And it's all right to play 40 minutes. We can't talk from both sides and say that our stars don't play enough or our guys don't play enough. They rest, and now we're saying they're playing too much. So that means the media is taking it the wrong way. We've had 2 players in that game, have injuries, both sprained ankles, both stepping on someone's foot. We just reported as facts, not our opinion. Do fans complain about the minutes? No, because they pay to come see them play. We'll finish that in a minute. Is Omax still fire from 3? It's short. There's a foul. Jason Kidd got fired up about this. We're reporting that someone's running to the ground. That's not true. His job is to play. He loves to play. It's all right to play 40 minutes at the age 32 in a month span. It's not the whole season. I think we're taking things a little bit too far, not telling the truth because we want the likes or the hearts. Or we want someone to put us up on this platform because we're not telling the truth. We should be promoting our athletes to play more minutes, to play more games. But are we? I just think it's wrong to take the money out of it. This is a basketball game. 48 minutes and we're all trying to win. We compete and we do our jobs at a high level. People pay to see stars play. Kai was out there playing. Unfortunately, with the injuries, his minutes had to go up. I think someone asked me about Klay. Is Klay going to play more minutes the other night? We'll get there. At some point, he's going to have to play more minutes. Deeper as the season gets, the games get bigger. You start to play your stars more minutes and get them ready for the playoffs. Because the rotation gets shorter and stars play more minutes. He didn't say anything in that statement. Christie for 3. No good. Well, I just wasted 3 minutes reading that Jason Kidd statement. Anyways, Giannis drives baseline, travels. What a weird. That's just okay. Klay in the lane, off the glass, could have gotten fouled by KPJ, didn't contort his body the correct way. Lillard down low to Giannis, who will dunk it home. Klay hits a three, and our prize picks for projectional hit there. Giannis. Short. He finally misses a jump shot. Williams drives in the lane, blocked by Lopez. Porter gets it the other way. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 for the Bucks. Green almost gets it stolen. Cross court to Dame for a three. Yes, sir. Tweeting something out. Give me 1 second here. As the Mavs convert from the other end. Brook Lopez gets a shot to go. And Omax gets fouled on the other end. Will go to the line with a minute left. Omax to the line. Scrolling up in the chat. Cheyenne's about to get banned. Goodbye, Cheyenne. Nice seeing you. Omax missed both free throws, of course. GTA 7 comes out. I'm dead. Nice. That's funny. Dame will lay it up and in. Dwight Powell loses it out of bounds. Turnover. Mavs go the other way. Omax in the lane. Gets fouled and go to the line again. Prosper makes a free throw. How about it? How about it? Both free throws made by Omax. Final shot of the half for the Bucks here. Porter to Giannis. Guarded by Powell. Impossible assignment for Dwight. Giannis throws it over to AJ Green for three. It's no good. Half court heave from Brandon Williams is off, and that will be the first half. Bucks 72, Mavs 53. Just about as you'd expect at halftime here. Halftime. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button right there. It's youtube.com/MavsTV, covering all of the latest Mavericks news and rumors, giving you analysis on what the Mavericks might do next, even though that's an impossible job nowadays because nobody knows with that volatile GM. Nice, yeah. Kid might quit after this year, honestly. Don't know what Veridify is up in the chat, but it's weird. Skylar, no, they won't, but I like your optimism. It could be worse than 19, Oscar. Yes, it could. Yes, it could. Appreciate you. Halftime here in Milwaukee. Let's see. Cool. Oh, yeah. Kid was definitely, he was not happy on the bench, I can tell you that. Adam Silveros is the top 3 pick in this draft. That'd be nice. That would be nice for sure. I got people up in arms on Twitter right now. Joel, what's good? What do I think the Mavs pick will be this year? I don't know. It's the lottery, so we'll have to see how many games they lose the rest of the season. Oh, he would. Gugu, he definitely would. I can tell you this, Nico wouldn't have drafted Luka. He would have taken Trae Young over him. What up, Jeremy? What up, Kevin? What up, Joel? Johnny? Watching from PEI. Shout out Mark White. What's good, brother? Isn't PEI the home of Sid the Kid, isn't it? Or is he from Halifax? I thought he was from Prince Edward Island. Was I right? No. Oh, he's from Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia. That's on me. I believe Steve Ott might be from PEI. I know one of them is. Who's your favorite hockey fan or hockey team, Mark, if you're tuned into us? I'm a Dallas Stars fan, obviously. Stars are really good this year. NYC, Nivek, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. We are at halftime. They do. You're not wrong there, Kev. You're not wrong there. Winnipeg, okay. You guys are good this year. You guys are really good this year. See what happens in the playoffs. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. I agree, John M. I agree. Unless Nico's gone, Luka will never come back. Bill Allen, this is bad for my mental health. You and me both. But hey, I'm here. Texas Cat, mid-90s Mavs. You're not wrong. Worst pro franchise in all of sports. And we're back. 25 years of Mark Cuban undone in about 6 weeks. That is correct, Peyton. That is correct. Oop. If you're tuned into this one, you are an absolute real one. There's no question about it. Chris, do they have to try to tank at this point? Yes, they do. In my opinion, they have to try to tank. I'd lose as many games as possible, position yourself the best lottery position possible. The Mavs win the lottery. I don't think they'll draft Cooper Flagg because I don't trust Nico Harrison, but we'll see on that. That would be nice. Ooh, Brad Richards, yes. Mark, he also played for the Stars as well. He was a part of the Stars' run to the 2008 Conference Finals. Chris, yeah, that's honestly a great question. Like, the team they have out there is everybody who's healthy. They're genuinely not good enough to win any games. So you're not wrong at all there, my friend. I like Ace Bailey. I definitely like Ace Bailey. Brandon, what's good, brother? Can't believe how fast everything has fallen apart. Truly insane to me. Within a month's time, team has become virtually unrecognizable. Brandon, I know, man. I literally just tweeted that out. I'll throw my Twitter down below. You can go give me a follow there. I literally said, like, my favorite basketball team was ripped for me, and they went from championship contender to bottom dweller in the span of 40 days. It's insane. Genuinely insane. Roni, absolutely agree. Kai Jones is hurt. Bill Allen, he is hurt. Oh, man. What a tough one. Johnny Smith, you're catching on, my friend. You are catching on. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to reference it in any shows or anything like that. You're absolutely right. What can I say? What can I say? Brandon, appreciate you, my guy. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you tuning into the show. Like I said, if you're tuned into this show, I know y'all are the hardest core of Mavericks fan there possibly can be. So, y'all are all good in my book. Agreed, Chris. Agreed. Nothing feels like it's real. The trade, like, I watched Luka last night for the Lakers, and I'm like, dude, this just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. Roni, Lively, and Gafford are coming up for extensions this summer. Do they extend them? You don't have to on Lively. You can wait on that. Gafford will be interesting. I don't know if the Mavericks will extend Gafford or if they'll dangle him in trade. Possibilities. I think either option is on the table. Don't be shocked if Gafford isn't on the team next year, though. Don't be shocked if Gafford isn't on the team. Oscar, that's funny. It's funny. Sad, but funny. Brandon, unfortunately, I am too. I'm just beyond pissed at this franchise. Beyond pissed at this franchise, that's all. Johnny says, totally agree. Redick is a much better coach for Luka than Kidd. That's a difficult one. Like, I think JJ is a good coach, and he obviously had the rapport with Luka being his teammate when Jason Kidd was the coach. He's a better Redick is certainly a better X's and O's guy than Jason Kidd is. But I do think Kidd understood Luka. And look, they didn't have the greatest rapport like Kidd and Luka, but I don't know. That's a tough one, Johnny. LA getting him isn't fair. I know. And now we have to watch the Lakers. 100%. I hope I'm saying this right. Deronius. Oscar. Should we go after KD at this point? Why not? Look, in all honesty, like, if you think Kyrie will be back at some point next season, like, if the Mavericks do believe that, I know, circa 2015, this would be the best team in the league, but Kyrie, KD is still playing at a very high level. Anthony Davis, if he's healthy, who knows? Klay Thompson, if he's here, who knows? If that's your 4, like, you can go deep in the playoffs with that. But I don't know, man. One of the greatest ever players, for sure, Brent. I don't know if coaches, but Skyler, I am with you there. There's no way it can be justified. Texas Cat, absolutely agree. I've watched every Lakers game since the trade, if I'm being honest. I just love watching Luka play basketball. I've watched every trade, or every game since then. I said, no, Roni, that's what I said. Kyrie would be lucky to come back by Christmas. Yeah. I don't know, man. It'll be weird. Like, our team was ripped from us. Oh, we're back. We're playing basketball now, by the way. Christy for 3. Thank you guys for entertaining me, by the way. This is therapy for me as well. So I appreciate all you guys in the chat hanging out. Giannis misses his first shot in the second half. Dinwiddie. We'll keep chopping it up in the chat, don't worry. Scoop layup, no good for Spence. Lillard, 15-footer is good. Let's see. Fair enough, David. Fair enough. Johnny, the crazy part is that Jason Kidd, like, his main trait was he was such a cerebral player. He was one of the smartest players ever. And I don't know what happened there as a coach. Like, how did he lose that? I don't know how he lost that. Thompson off the glass, no good. He'll fire from 3 and hit. Yes, John M., 100% agreed. It was the deepest roster ever for the Mavericks. Giannis drives left, lays it up and in. Marshall lay it up and in. Somebody asked me about the reevaluation tomorrow. I don't know what time that's coming out, to be honest. It might be in the afternoon. I'm not positive. But we'll obviously update you here on the channel. As Lively, Gafford, and Davis are all expected to be evaluated. I know before the Kyrie injury, Davis was going to come back this season. I'm not sure if he does now. Oh, did Giannis just get 20K? Good for him. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Ooh, never-ending nightmare. Klay Thompson's hot at least. This is cool. It's another 3. I believe that's like, what is that for Klay? 6 makes on the night? Kuzma down low, reverse layup. Oh, it's 85. I can't even get the damn score right. 85-63. Marshall one-on-one with Lopez in the lane. To Christie. They'll reset. Marshall. Offensive foul on Dwight Powell. Attaboy, DP. Attaboy. James Jolly. Yeah, I mean, I don't put any stock into that, to be honest. Like, if it's I believe a 1-game road trip, right? Let me double check the schedule. But I think that's the case. Yeah, it's a 1-game road trip, so them going on the road's fine. What's good, Foot? What's up? You know, just chilling. Watching a horrible basketball team. There's a fire. I already moved the fire stick in here already. Okay, I got this one from across. So, yeah, it's fine. Cool. Thank you. Kessler Edwards gets free for a dunk. 87-65. 7 minutes left in the third. Lillard turns the corner on Marshall, lays it up and in. $89-65. Chris, they will absolutely do a tribute video for Luka. They will. I might cry on stream. I won't lie. Lillard from 40. Airball. Hits the underside, and there will be a TV timeout. Theronius Hardy is injured, yes. Mark White, are you talking about Omax? I like Omax, Mark White. I'm an Omax truther. Well, nice. That's your problem. Oh, Dwight Powell. Dwight Powell's been a great servant to the Mavs. He's just not a good hooper anymore. He can screen, he can offensive rebound, but that's about it. Hugh Grimes, first ballot without question. Klay is the second greatest shooter of all time. First ballot without question. We are at a TV timeout, so I want to tell you guys about our sponsor, which of course is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. March is basketball season. Make sure you get in on the real money action with PrizePicks. The best place to do it in over 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I can get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks also invented the flex play, which means even if one of your picks doesn't hit, you can still win some real money in real time. Download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It is guaranteed. Again, download the app, use code CLNS to get that $50 bonus. It is PrizePicks. Run your game. Chris McMullen, yes, the Mavs are not being Major League, though. The Mavs are not being Major Leagued. Ben Steemsma. Why do I recognize that name? Steemsma. Am I tripping? Greg Steemsma. That's how I recognize that name. I knew he was a former NBA player. Are you related to Greg, Ben? Good question, though. Off-season goals this summer, fire the general manager, number 1. Get healthy, number 2. I have no idea what direction this franchise is going in, so trade for Kevin Durant, make a good draft pick. I literally have no idea. Like, Ben, unfortunately, I can't even think. I can't even think of what the offseason plan should be right now. Because I genuinely don't know. Who knows what the GM might decide to trade Anthony Davis. Like, absolutely agreed, Merrily. AJ Green hits a 3. Reglis, what's good, brother? Yep, state of affairs indeed, dude. What more is there to say? What more is there to say? Gugu, you're right. You are absolutely right about that, man. Kevin. For sure. He might nice. And Chris, don't disagree at all. That's what you get. Ownership isn't absolved, don't worry, but just know that there's one guy making the decisions here. Giannis at the free throw line. Backs Omax. Dirk fade. Good. Lillard lays it up and in. The Bucks will hit 100 points here in the third easily. Lillard steal. Lays it up and in. Oh, missed the layup, but fouled by Dinwiddie. The only thing about the owners, Chris, is they don't know anything about basketball. So Nico convinced them this was the right move. That's the only thing. Apparently, B-boys. Apparently, B-boys. Must love fiction. I freaking wish. I wish. Nice, that is not their plan, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for us, but that is not their plan. That's possible, Deronius, but I don't think that happened. Noah, yes, they would, but that won't happen either, so. No defense being played in this game, by the way. 100-70. The game doesn't matter. Like I said, it's over. We can just chop it in the chat. We can just chop it in the chat. I wish there was a running clock. Congrats to your Cavs, Ty Man. Did the Cavs beat the Heat, Ty Man? Is Rolly doing okay? What up, Mike? Yeah, I mean, typing the MFFL is a real one right there. God Emperor? Agreed. No way. They came back from 9 down again. Dude, the Heat are an awful fourth quarter team. Awful fourth quarter team. Brent. Oh, yeah. The AAC was empty with 9 minutes left in the game on Wednesday. Or I guess Monday. Today's Wednesday. My days are all mixed up. Joseph. Yeah, it's the end. Danilo, I wish. I wish. Let's see here. I just need to copy something real quick. There we go. $100-70. I don't know why the Bucks are still playing people right now. Jim. Not wrong. I'm with you, Danilo. Outside of the Luka game, Noah, I agree. I think that'd be awesome. I ain't going to a game the rest of the season, I can tell you that. Najee Marshall makes a shot. It looked like his foot might have been on the line. Denzel, I'll never be a Lakers fan. I'm a Luka fan, never a Lakers fan. Jem Nas, the Lakers aren't that stupid. Marshall gets a fast break layup. Gunga, yes they do. They look very good. The Lakers are my favorite in the Western Conference right now. Minute 20 left in the quarter. Prince for 3, no good. Marshall lays it up and in. Step back 3, no good. Offensive foul on Marshall. What's good, Mark White? Oh, I see what you're saying. Noah, I would love to see that. I don't know what it'll be. Three converted by the Bucks. 106-79 is the score. Mike, I'll be watching the playoffs because I love basketball and I love Luka, so I'll be watching the playoffs. End of the quarter, 106-79. Kevin, I don't disagree with that theory, but if I was the GM, I just wouldn't have traded Luka. Brent, you're typing the 4s. I wasn't even going to ask people to do that. But since Brent's doing it, type the 4s down in the comments. Why not? Why not? Shout out Ben. I answered your question earlier, Ben. Shout out Jorlax. Noah Turner, no, he does not. Gem, no, they will not. Stews or Stuz, type in the 4. Mike Gunga. 4's up, baby. 12 more minutes of this game. Oh, yeah. Jackson Hayes has made a bunch of money, Deronius. Ridiculous. Agreed, Gugu. You meant Caleb Martin, but I know what you were talking about. Danilo, great question. I wouldn't be opposed to trading Anthony Davis. At this point, I wouldn't be opposed to anything. I mean, whatever they want to do. Like, they traded fucking Luka. Like, they could do literally anything, and it wouldn't surprise me. So, Emma wants a Nico meet and greet. I don't think I have anything nice to say to him, so I'll pass on that. $108.81 as the fourth quarter is underway. Nice. More actually, funny enough, I did a Lakers video on our Lakers channel earlier today where we talk about the possibility of Luka either signing an extension or staying in LA. So if you want to, go check it out. It's youtube.com/LakersTV. But hit that sub button here first. Thompson's still in the game for some reason. Kevin Porter Jr. has 10 points, 10 boards, 10 assists. Jericho Sims down low, lays it up and in. I'm with you, Danilo. I never will be able to either. Unbelievable. Jericho Sims, the Texas Longhorn. Dwight Powell to Christie. Over to Klay. 3. No good. Kuzma spins. Lays. Scores. Klay Thompson missed the layup. Kuz to Porter. Porter. 3. No good. Klay. Pull up 3. No good. Timeout called by the Bucks. Noah, Nico would not draft Cooper Flag, I don't think. I don't think Nico would draft Cooper Flag. Nice. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if Giannis is leaving the Bucks. Kevin Howe. Flag is a fit anywhere. He is the next great player. I like Flag. I like Flag a lot. I just don't think the Mavericks will draft him. If the Mavericks had the number 1 pick, I don't believe they would draft Cooper Flag. Danilo, that's actually a great perspective. I think that's a great perspective that he should have to see what we're all going through. That's a great perspective, Danilo. I love that take. He should have to suffer with us. Brent, yes, they do. Oh, and it will be there. There will be a documentary on everything that's happened over the last month. There will be. Bill Allen. Have I been saying your name the whole wrong? Bill Alien? That's on me. I'm not going to say it on a VOD, on a video. The answer to your question, proof is in the pudding, brother. Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. People can look at your question down there. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. Not much else to say on that. Exactly, Gugu. Unitive, my guy, you're back. I sent you back an email, by the way, if you haven't checked that out. I do think Kyrie's going to pick up his player option if I had to guess. Guy, absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I don't know if I will either. Feel the same about the Mavs. Bill, you're asking all the right questions, my friend. You're asking all the right questions. Okay, all good. Appreciate you, Unitive. Thank you. Noah, I am not. I am not. I would not if I was the Mavs, unless they're getting LeBron back. But I would not honor that. GG Jackson has entered the game for the Bucks. Beast. You got bang jobbed? It was Durham. Of course it was. No, he sucks. That's a joke. Yeah. Watch party. I heard you guys got banged again in the fourth. Shout out Nick Roloff. Heat with another tough L tonight. Noah, if it was up to Mark Cuban, Luka wouldn't have been traded, so probably not. 5 minutes left in the game. Luka might have a 50-point triple-double, Mark. You're not wrong there. Deronius, I'm going to try. I don't know what there is to be positive about, but I'll try. What do you mean by that, Noah? Expound on that. Klay Thompson's got 28, a season high for Klay. A season high for Klay Thompson. Oh, did he? I might be wrong. Yeah, you might be right, Gugu. You might be right. For the final time tonight, I am going to tell you guys about our sponsor, which is PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. PrizePicks has over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, making daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Basketball season is March. March is basketball season. Get in on the action with PrizePicks today, the best place to win that real money action in 30 states, including California, Georgia, Florida, and Texas. They put their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When my picks hit, I get my money in as quick as 15 minutes. PrizePicks also invented the flex play, which means even if one of your picks doesn't hit, you can still win some money. Download the app, use code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to receive that bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks. Run your game. You know what it is, Ty Man. You know what it is. Noah, the answer is 0 there. Cancun on 3. Yeah, it's coming. I've triggered wrestling fans on Twitter today, so that's fun. Like that. Wow. KD? You want KD, Noah? I don't know if I want KD, but maybe our option. Only option. 4 minutes left in the game. Do you get a response there, Roll Dog? Living with MS. There's 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the game. Goo, we're talking Renegades ball in the chat. That's where we're at right now. Is we're talking Renegades hoops or football right now. That's sad. Not saying it's sad that you like them. I'm saying it's sad that that's what we're talking. Marshall. Cool. Later. GG. Gets it stolen. Can the Mavs get to 100 with 3.5 minutes left? Christie. Fades. No good. Lord Buddy Bear, that's exactly what happened. So I can't imagine it, unfortunately. Joey Bosa. Cut. Cut. What? Oh, God. Jeez. If you're watching the game, you know what I'm talking about. 3 minutes left. Bucks get up to a 130. Can the Mavs get 3 more points to get to 100? Traveling. Edwards. The Mavs got to 100. Let's go. How about them? Break them up. Break them up. Jesus. Marshall, 3. Good. A minute left in the game. Marshall lays it up and in. Oh, they called one of them a 2. 135, 107. Omax, no good. Najee. Drives. Floater. No good. Christie. Williams. Stolen. Ball game over. Mavs lose by 30. 137 to 107. If you are still in the chat right now, I'm clapping it up for y'all, man. I'm clapping it up for y'all if you're still in the chat. I can't believe you guys stuck through 4 quarters of this basketball game, dude. I can't believe you guys stuck through 4 quarters of this game. That makes you absolute real ones, man. Y'all are absolute goats. Shout out my guy Mark White. Shout out my guy Danilo. Shout out Kevin Howe. Shout out Noah Turner. Shout out Roni. Shout out Lord Buddy Bear. Shout out Nice. Shout out Stuzz. Shout out Unitive. Shout out Ty Man. Shout out Top Dog. Shout out Marcus. Shout out Murley. Shout out JRA. Derek. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Hey, Derek, me too. I'm here so I don't get fined. I'm here so I don't get fined. Paul Armstrong, Mike Griffith. Y'all are absolute legends, man. Y'all really are. If you stuck through this one, you're a real Mavs fan, and don't let anybody tell you different. Shout out Derek, my guy. Yes, sir. Deronius, I forgot you. Shout out. We'll get it next time. If you want to do it again, we'll be live on Sunday for Mavericks and Suns. We will not be live for Mavs Grizz on Friday. But Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central, we will be here live on the channel. My name is Jeffrey Cooperstein. You can follow me on Twitter at Jeff_Coop27. Hit that subscribe button at youtube.com/MavsTV. That is going to do it for today's show. Without further ado, we'll see you guys soon. And as always, let's go Mavs.